How should I start to journal? I get asked these questions a lot of time. We'll get into this conversation. Hi, my name is Goodness. I am your journaling buddy. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? And if you see my face for the very first time, welcome to the family. All right, so let's get right into the conversation. I get asked all the time, Goodness, how do you talk so much about journaling? How do I even get started? When are you going to do this so that I can join? When are you going to set up another boot camp so that I can sign up? I really get asked those questions all the time. I just felt like, okay, rather than having to reply to a lot of DMs, let me just make a video about it so that it could be of benefit to other people too. So, what is it? How do you get to even start to journal? Rule number one, there are no rules. Yes, there are actually no rules to starting a journal or starting to journal, right? There are no rules. And I think that's what makes journaling unique, in that it allows you to express yourself in the way that you deem fit. Maybe in another video, and I think I'm going to make a video about that, the different types of journals that we have and how you can express yourself in them, right? But then let's address the issue of how to get started on your journaling journey. There are no rules, right? And I am glad that journaling allows you to do that. Just express yourself in the language that you understand. Because one thing that is unique about journaling is how that it's is particular to you, is person specific, right? You could just pour out your heart in the way that you deem fit. No tenses rule, no punctuations. Of course, you should do that if you want to, but just do it in the way that you please. That's the rule. So there are no basic rule of, oh, your lines have to be like this, ensure that the straight lines are like that. No. Sometimes journaling has to do with drawing, painting. In fact, there is that which we call art journaling. And I think I'm going to talk about it in another video, right? Painting, drawing, sketching, right? They are also part of journaling. And that's why you would hear me say all the time that journaling is more than writing. So, how do you start to journal? Pick a pen and a paper. Should it be a digital journal? Grab your um, gadgets and start to type or start to write. Just express yourself in the language that you understand. If you choose to use shorthands, longhand, whatever, just ensure that you're doing it freely, expressing yourself freely. It could be your thoughts, it could be your feelings, it could be an experience you had, right? And you're just communicating, just releasing yourself in that experience so that you find the lessons or get clarity from whatever it is that happened. Rule number two is follow rule number one. Yes, there are no rules to journaling. Let that sink in. There are no rules at all to journaling. And I think I want to highlight at this point that when you are about to start to journal, right, try to remove any bias or any pattern or lay down format, or you've seen someone's journal before, right? And you feel like, oh, maybe I should make it look like A's A's journal or B's journal. Oh, I saw a journal. This is how she wrote it. This is how I think I should write mine. You don't have to follow what you had or saw another person do or had seen. You could just create your own space. And in boot camps that I have had, journaling boot camps that I've had to ask questions to participants of the boot camps and say to them, would you prefer that your journals are accessible to everybody? Usually the answers that I get is a no. I think my journal is personal to me. And I think I should be the only one who assess it. In fact, I did a research one time and I found out that over 30 people, yeah, it was a research on 50 persons, and over 30 40, I think it was about 40 to 45 persons actually wanted their journal to be just for them, confidential, private, and personal to them. Whoever would access the journal should get permission from them. So I was told, or so did my research discover, right? People just like the privacy of their journaling because they express themselves without restraints. So in rule number 2, follow rule number 1. There are no rules to journaling. Rule number 3 emphasizes on rule number 2, and of course, rule number 2 emphasizes on 1. Just express yourself freely. I hope this particular video helps you get on the journey, and I would share in subsequent video probably journaling prompts that you could start off with to help you kick off your journey as journaling or with journaling, so that you discover the superpower that you have by so doing. I'll see you in the next video. Remember to like, share, and leave a comment. And should you have questions, please leave it in the comment section. I will be most willing to answer the question. And should you have suggestions as to what other videos you would have me share or have me talk about, you can also leave that comment in the comment section below, and I will be most willing to do a video in that regard. Till I see you in my next video. Bye.